and price will be as a function of demand.
Most people think the Tesla Model 2 matters because it's cheap. But price is not what quietly changes the market. Ownership math is. If you've owned a car for 20, 30, even 40 years, you already know this. The real cost doesn't show up on the window sticker. It shows up year after year in fuel, maintenance, repairs, and resale risk. And this is where Model 2 becomes uncomfortable for the used car market. Not because it's affordable, but because it rewrites the 5-year ownership equation. Before we continue, if you follow how EV pricing, battery strategy, and real ownership costs are shifting the market, especially for long-term owners, consider subscribing to autogearshift and turn on notifications. We're closing in on 24,321 subscribers, and your support helps us keep this analysis focused on real numbers, not hype. In the last video, we talked about how Tesla's battery strategy is quietly ending gas car ownership as a safe default. Today, we go one step deeper. We're going to break down why the Model 2 doesn't need to undercut every gas car on price. It only needs to make holding one for 5 years feel financially risky. And once you see the numbers, the shift becomes very hard to ignore. Is 2026 when 5-year ownership stops feeling safe? For decades, gas cars like the Toyota Corolla, Honda Civic, or Toyota Camry have been considered the safest ownership choice for one simple reason: predictability. Buy at a reasonable price, maintain it, drive it for 5 years, and expect stable resale. In North America, that 5-year window has been the comfort zone. A $22,000 used Camry typically loses around 35 to 40% of its value over 5 years, leaving owners with a resale expectation near $13,000 to $14,000 if mileage stays under control. That math has worked reliably for years, but that equation depends on one critical assumption: that the next replacement vehicle will follow the same cost structure. Fuel, maintenance, and depreciation are assumed to rise gradually, not reset. Model 2 challenges that assumption by introducing a simpler vehicle built on a newer battery platform, one that buyers expect to last longer with fewer cost variables. Once that expectation enters the market, gas car ownership starts to feel less predictable. Take fuel alone. A typical compact or mid-size gas sedan driven 12,000 miles per year at 28 to 32 miles per gallon consumes roughly 375 to 430 gallons annually. At $3.50 per gallon, that's $1,300 to $1,500 per year, or about $6,500 to $7,500 over 5 years. And that assumes fuel prices remain stable, which history suggests they won't. Add routine maintenance, oil changes, transmission service, brakes, belts, exhaust components, and 5-year upkeep commonly lands between $3,000 and $4,000, even for reliable models like Corolla or Civic. Now place that next to how buyers expect a next-generation entry Tesla to behave. Even without official pricing, many buyers assume electricity costs roughly 1/3 to 1/2 of gas on a per-mile basis. Over 5 years, that alone represents a perceived savings of $4,000 to $5,000. When buyers mentally subtract that from future ownership, it changes how they judge today's used gas car prices. This is where hesitation starts. A $20,000 used gas car no longer feels like a stable 5-year asset if buyers believe a simpler EV with lower operating costs will soon reset expectations. The car itself hasn't changed. The risk profile has. Buyers start asking whether they'll want to hold a gas car for the full 5 years, or whether resale pressure will arrive earlier than expected. That shift doesn't require Model 2 to be available yet. It only requires buyers to believe the 5-year ownership model is becoming less safe. And once that belief spreads, gas cars stop being the default conservative choice. They become a timing decision. Depreciation starts earlier than buyers expect. What quietly changes with Tesla's battery strategy isn't the size of depreciation, it's the timing. In the traditional gas car market, depreciation is assumed to be front-loaded. Buyers accept the first few years as the steep drop, then expect value to flatten out. That's why 3 to 5-year-old vehicles have always felt safe. A used Honda CR-V or Toyota RAV4 at $22,000 to $25,000 is typically expected to lose about 7 to 9% per year after that point, assuming mileage stays around 12,000 to 15,000 miles annually. But when buyers believe a simpler, longer-lived EV platform is coming, that flattening curve starts to bend downward again, earlier than expected. Instead of depreciation slowing after year 3, buyers begin pricing in another reset around year 4. That one-year shift doesn't sound dramatic, but financially it matters. On a $24,000 used RAV4, an extra 5% of depreciation pulled forward equals $1,200 in lost value. And that's before fuel and maintenance are considered. This is already reflected in how buyers negotiate. Sellers may list a 3 or 4-year-old vehicle confidently, but buyers increasingly anchor offers to shorter ownership plans. Instead of asking, "What will this be worth in 5 years?" they're asking, "What happens if I want out in 3?" That question alone pushes offers down by $1,000 to $2,000, especially in the $18,000 to $28,000 range, where gas and EV buyers now overlap. Pickup trucks and larger SUVs show the same pattern, just at a higher dollar scale. A used Ford F-150 or Toyota Tacoma that once felt bulletproof over 5 years now faces new scrutiny. Fuel costs of $2,000 or more per year, combined with the possibility that an affordable EV alternative arrives mid-ownership, makes buyers discount future resale earlier. Even a conservative 3% shift in expected resale on a $30,000 truck represents nearly $1,000 of perceived risk, enough to stall deals or force price cuts. The key point is this: depreciation doesn't need to accelerate dramatically to change buyer behavior. It only needs to start sooner than expected. When that happens, ownership feels less like a stable glide path and more like a narrowing window. And when buyers sense that window shrinking, they either demand lower prices or delay purchases altogether. That's why Model 2 doesn't threaten gas cars by competing head-to-head on features. It threatens them by altering when depreciation begins to feel unavoidable. And once that timing shifts, the market follows. How does waiting become the lowest risk move? Once depreciation starts earlier, the next shift is behavioral. And this is where the market really changes. Buyers don't rush to replace their cars. They slow down. In North America, the average replacement cycle for a personal vehicle has already stretched from roughly 6.5 years in the early 2000s to just over 8 years today. In the $15,000 to $30,000 segment, that number is closer to 9 years. Tesla's battery strategy quietly pushes that cycle even longer. When buyers believe a new EV platform will offer a longer usable life with lower operating risk, delaying a purchase feels rational. Holding an existing vehicle for an extra 12 to 18 months costs far less than absorbing early depreciation on a used purchase. For a typical gas sedan driving 12,000 miles per year, an additional year of ownership might add $1,200 to $1,500 in fuel and maintenance. But buying a $22,000 used car that loses $2,500 to $3,000 in value over the same period is a much larger hit. This logic applies even to owners who like their gas cars and have no interest in EVs. A driver with a 5-year-old Toyota Camry or Honda Accord may still prefer gas, but the math no longer encourages switching. Waiting preserves optionality. If Model 2 launches sooner than expected, they avoid buying at the top of a declining curve. If it doesn't, they lose very little by holding on. The impact shows up clearly in transaction volume. In markets where affordable EV announcements gain traction, used vehicle sales slow before prices visibly drop. Listings sit longer. Financing approvals stretch. Buyers request more contingencies. None of this reflects dissatisfaction with the vehicles themselves. It reflects hesitation, and hesitation alone is enough to weaken pricing power. Dealers feel this first. A vehicle that previously turned in 25 days now sits for 40. Floor plan costs rise. Price cuts follow. These cuts aren't reactions to defects or oversupply. They're responses to buyer timing shifts. Once waiting becomes normalized, sellers must compete against patience, not alternatives. That's why Tesla's battery strategy doesn't need to flood the market with cheap cars to disrupt gas ownership. It only needs to make waiting feel smart. And once waiting becomes the safest financial decision, ownership itself begins to feel less urgent, especially for vehicles whose operating costs and depreciation are no longer predictable over 5 years. When did gas cars stop feeling like the safe choice? What Model 2 ultimately changes isn't just pricing. It changes how risk itself is perceived in the used car market, especially for gas vehicles. When buyers start believing that a simpler, longer-lived EV platform is coming at a lower entry price, every older gas car is evaluated against a new baseline. Even if Model 2 doesn't undercut used cars dollar for dollar, it reframes expectations. A used gas vehicle no longer competes only with other used gas vehicles. It competes with the idea of a future EV that feels more predictable to own. This pressure shows up most clearly in the 5 to 7-year-old segment. Traditionally, these cars represented the safe middle. Depreciation had already occurred, reliability was proven, and resale risk felt manageable. A 6-year-old Toyota Camry or Honda CR-V priced around $16,000 to $20,000 used to feel like a conservative choice. But that confidence depended on one assumption: that future ownership costs would remain broadly stable. That assumption is weakening. Fuel costs alone introduce meaningful uncertainty. Over a 5-year horizon, even modest fuel price swings can add $1,500 to $2,500 in unexpected expense for an average driver covering 10,000 to 12,000 miles per year. Maintenance compounds the issue. At 5 to 7 years, many gas vehicles enter a phase where annual upkeep climbs from roughly $600 to $1,200, depending on drivetrain and mileage. None of these costs arrive as a single shock. They accumulate quietly, year by year. Against that backdrop, newer EV platforms change the comparison. Battery durability expectations have shifted upward. Where buyers once assumed meaningful degradation or replacement risk around 8 years, newer battery designs push perceived useful life well beyond that. Even without exact specifications, the expectation alone alters buyer confidence. A used EV with fewer mechanical variables and more predictable operating costs starts to feel less risky over time than a similarly priced gas car with an expanding maintenance envelope. This is where resale value becomes psychological rather than mechanical. Buyers begin to discount gas vehicles not because they're unreliable, but because future buyers may hesitate even more. A car that feels fine today can still lose resale appeal if the next owner worries about fuel, repairs, and relevance. That perceived risk compresses resale value earlier, especially in vehicles older than 5 years. Sellers respond by lowering prices, not because demand disappears, but because confidence does. For senior buyers, this shift is especially pronounced. They are not chasing the newest technology or the lowest sticker price. They are optimizing for peace of mind. Model 2 represents fewer decisions per year, fewer unknowns, and fewer what-if moments. Ownership becomes something that runs quietly in the background instead of demanding attention. That contrasts sharply with gas ownership, where each year adds a small new variable: fuel prices, service intervals, aging components, none of which are catastrophic alone, but together create mental load. Over time, that mental load becomes the deciding factor. The choice stops being about which vehicle is faster or newer. It becomes about which ownership path feels lighter. And once the market starts valuing that kind of simplicity, gas cars don't lose relevance overnight, they lose certainty. And in a market driven by risk perception, certainty is often worth more than performance. This is why gas cars aren't being pushed out by performance or technology. They're being edged out by uncertainty. Ownership no longer feels predictable, and that changes how buyers think, long before they change what they drive. In the next video, we'll look at why Tesla doesn't actually need cheaper EVs to win 2026, and how timing, psychology, and ownership math do most of the work instead. If this kind of analysis helps you make calmer, better decisions, tap like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Every new subscriber helps AutoGearshift keep cutting through the noise with clear, practical breakdowns. We'll see you again next time.